Hello everyone, welcome back to the third video in the series. Um, Thank you so much for all the previous videos and all the views and subscribers that I've gotten, and I'm happy to help. Hello everyone, welcome back to the third video in the series. I just wanted to say a quick thank you for all the videos and all the subscribers, and for those that have been able to help through this series, and I hope that I'm able to continue helping you. So let's get started. First off, I want to correct a mistake, or should I say an error that I made in the previous video with regards to the enemy animation or the enemy sprite that we created. So let's go into our Godot and let's open our scroller. Okay, so let's go to 2D. So this enemy, when we go into our file, our assets, enemy assets, small b, we can see that from the from the resources that we downloaded from itch.io, the animations are separate. We have the attack animation, the fly animation, and the hit animation. It's different from the player animation where everything is in one PNG file or is in one picture. This is separated. So we have to treat this animation differently. So first off, we have to delete, we'll go to the enemy, we'll delete the sprites, and we'll also delete the collision shape. So we are going to use something called the animated sprite. So let's just say plus and animated sprite 2D here. I will create it. Good. Now from the animated sprite 2D, we're going to come here to animations, sprite frames, new sprite frames, and then click on it. Good. So now we can, the reason why we use animated sprite 2D is so that we can make use of the separate animations since they are not joined together like the player own is. So we have an attack, or let's just call it enemy attack animation. We have another one called enemy fly animation, and we have another one called the enemy hits animation. So we go to the enemy attack and then we click here, this box. Then we go to where the enemy assets are, assets, enemy assets, small b. This is the enemy attack, so we go into the attack and we take the attack picture. Good. So it usually, it's, I don't know why they're not able to automatically know how many horizontal and vertical lines there are, but you have to do that by yourself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal. Good. And we have one line in vertical, so vertical should be 1. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then add the 4 frames. So now the frames have been added. So when you can even play the animation right here. Let's see, I believe this is play. Yeah, this is how it is. This is the attack animation, and we just pause it. We don't want it to keep repeating, looping the animation, so we can just switch this off. Next, we go to the fly animation. We do the same thing. Let's switch it off first. Then we go here, enemy fly. We go back, fly, click on this, and we do the same thing, make it 1, and then we click on 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the 4 frames. We can play it to see if it works. Play. Oh, okay, let's see. Play. Okay, so something like this kind of animation, we would want it to loop since the enemy is flying. So let's just leave it at loop. And the last but not the least, enemy hit. Let's turn it off. Go here, go back, hits animation, and we do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So this is the hit animation. Let's see how it looks like. And this is good. So the animation for the enemy is done. We just have to now add the collision the collision shape that we had before. So let's just come here to enemy, collision shape 2D. Let's just use a square or rectangle for now. Put the rectangle here, zoom in, and we'll do like this, and like this. Yeah, this is good. And we save it. Good. So fly and attack, enemy fly, enemy hits, fly, attack, fly, attack. Okay, this is good. And now that's just what I wanted to correct from the previous video. I believe it will be easier to work with the enemy asset like this if we use an animated sprite instead of a normal sprite. Okay, so we are done with that. Next, we are going to now animate the main character, and also you add a bit of code to be able to move the character so we can see if it works properly. So first off, we are going to add inputs for our left key, our right key, our jump key, which would be spacebar, and probably our attack key, which would be F. So we go to projects, project settings, input map. You can just come here, add new action. We want to add a left action, press enter. We also want to add a right action. We also want to add a jump action, and we want to add an attack action. That's all. We go down, and here they are. So now we have to add key bindings to them. We just press key bindings, meaning we have to add the keys that will represent all these left, right, jump, and attack. So we press plus. This is left, right? So we just tap the left key and we say okay. Right, press plus, tap the right key, press okay. Jump, press plus, tap the space bar. Okay, and the attack, we'll just make it F key. And okay, good. So we are done with that. Then next would be to make the animation for the player. So we go to the player. Right now he doesn't have any animation, he's just stiff as a board. So now we have our sprite 2D and we have our collision shape. So we're going to use something called an animation player. So basically the animation player, you can use it when your sprite sheets are all inside one, should I say they're all in one picture, just like how this player's sprite sheet is. Let's see if we can just see it one more time. Player, and here it is. So everything is just in one picture, it's not separated like the enemies one. So let's delete it. Okay, so let's go to player and we'll call it it's called animation player. Here it is, and we'll create it. Good. So first off, we're going to do the same thing that we did for the enemy. We're going to name our animations. So animation, new animation, we'll call it left, let's just say left walk, no, left run. And another one, we'll call it right run. Another one, we'll call it jump. And oh yeah, jump. And let's have another animation for fall. I think these are the ones that we need for now. Probably in the next video we'll focus on enemy attacks and all the other fun stuff. So let's just say okay. So we have fall, jump, left run, and right run. Okay, it's good. So let's focus on the left run now, or right run. Let's see. So then we go to our sprite 2D. Let's see, let's look for an animation. So we have to, unfortunately, we have to flip through each and every animation to find the animation where the character runs right. So let's see, where is frame? Let's go back to the first one. Oh, I forgot, we also need an idle animation. Sorry, an idle animation. So when you're not doing anything, So let's say idle. So let's go. I zoom in. Let's play this. I believe this is the idle animation, the first one. So the idle animation is from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 6 frames are the idle animation. So let's go back. So now we have to key in these animations. But first off, let's spread out this timeline because the animations are more than 0.5 seconds. So usually we just make it let's expand it, let's see, like this. Yeah, 0.9 is okay. So we can just key in the first one, first animation, create, go back to the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, done. So now we can actually play the animation and see what it looks like. Let's play it. There should be a loop around here somewhere. Okay, it appears that there's no loop. Oh, yeah, here it is. So we can loop it and let's play it and see. Okay, good, good. So probably let's stop the loop. So probably 0.9 is too much. It ends at 0.6. So let's make here 0.6. Good. So let's loop it and see. Play. Good. So this is the idle animation when it's not doing anything. And if you want to see it more clearly, you can just come here and turn off any ones that you don't need. We don't need this right now, so we can see the player properly. Good. So now we're done with this. Save it. Next, we move to the, let's say, right run animation. So let's go to the rest of the animations and see. 5, 6. Okay, this is an attack animation. Let's go next. Okay, this is running right, and that's jumping. So running right starts from 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so it stops at 23. So it's from 16 to 23. So we'll start to key from here. Let's go to the beginning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we end it there. Good. So we can see that the animation stops at 0.8. So let's just say 0.8. Good. So let's test it and play it. Good. So it works properly. And let's save it. Next we do for the left run. I don't believe there is a left run. Let's see. Because it goes straight to jump. Yeah, there's no left run. So we might have to do the left run in code. Good. So we might have to do the left run in code, or what we could do the animation for the right run, but we could flip it so it would be left run. I'll show you how to do it. So let's go back to the animation for the right run, which was from 16 to 23. Now, right now it's facing right. Let's bring it here. But we can make the animation, the sprite face left, so we can key it by flipping H here. So you say flip H is on. Now it's facing left. So then we have to key in this flip H, and we key that in and say good. So now we've keyed that, and now we can key in the left run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And we'll do the same thing, 0.8. And then we'll save it. But now we have to go to the other sprites and turn off flip for them. So come to the right sprites and turn off the flip, come to the beginning and key that in. So you have to key in that the flip here is turned off, but the flip on the left side is turned on. And let's see for the idle. as you can see, the idle is turned on, so we have to turn it off and key this in. Later down the video, we'll be able to write a code that would determine where, if the character is facing left or right, so we can know where to place the idle animation. All right, so that's done for now. Let's see idle. So next would be to jump. Okay, so let's go to the jump animation, and we'll also key in the, let's see, jump animation. So let's see, jump animation should be, where could it be? Here, attack, running. So jump is here. Jump is from 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So from here, from 30, he starts to fall. 31, 32. Yeah. So from 30, it starts to fall. So it's 29. So it's 24 to 29. So we start to key that in. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. So 0.6. And we save that. So we can test the animation and see. Let's play it. Good. So it works properly. And then we also now go to the fall animation. So as you can see, I believe fall was from 30. It starts to fall. 29, 30. Yeah. So it starts to fall from 30. So let's key that in. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh no. Okay, good. So I believe this is it. From here, it starts to play another animation, which we don't need for now. So let's loop it and play. Good. Let's play it properly. And we save it. So I believe we are done with the player animations for now. And we have our idle, we have our jump, we have our left run, and we have our right one. Good. So I believe that this would be enough for today, because I honestly do not want these videos to be too long. If not, they would feel like some kind of a tutorial. So I believe we'll end the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.